I took charge of the situation, came up with a plan, and it worked! And now here I am, 20,000 miles above the Earth, with probably 3 seconds of oxygen left and no way back down. Maybe this taking initiative crap isn't so great after all. Curse you, Tony Robbins! I should enjoy this while I can. Years from now, this will all be shopping centers, lackluster video stores, and Chinese fast food joints that give you the shimmering squishies. I should enjoy this while I can. Here I am stranded again. I know this was gonna happen. I should have seen the writing on the wall. Actually, I did see the writing. I just missed the fine print on the wall. Anyway, I have to get over and rescue my family. There it is, the Starship Enterprise, the ultimate geek magnet. I've got to get over there and rescue my family. It's either the Starship Enterprise or a cartoon drawing of the Starship Enterprise. I should get over there and investigate. It's either the... I can't get there. I can't get there. Once upon a time it had paint in it, but now it's empty. Just filled with stinky, chemical-smelling, ozone-rotting air. Speaking of which, I wonder how Corny's doing. I am being so capable today. I see a problem and bam, I solve it. I feel like an action hero.
Oh, you mean like that Bruce Willis? I love his movies. And that wifey of his really gets my crank to spinning, if you know what I mean.
Spare me the details, Buck Owens. Hey, you're that sign repairman that I...
Yep, but don't worry. I'm not sorry at you for launching me into space. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Well, since I've been up here, I made a tidy bit of money repairing busted down satellites and such. I just fixed up an orbiting death laser. It'd been acting up a bit. Look down there. See where Canada used to be?
So, what are you doing now? Working for King Chicken?
Sure am. I'm doing a little fixing and cleaning up on his ship. It's kind of in a sorry shape, what with it being just an old movie prop.
Just dandy. I'm stuck outside this idol of a bunch of socially handicapped episode debating, never kissed a girl at 30, still do their mother's laundry losers. And King Chicken has my family inside. I've got to get in there. Many a mediocre actor has ridden this ship to fame, fortune, and T.J. Hooker. How am I supposed to get in? I've never watched that freaking show. Is there a doorbell? How am I supposed to get in? This bug-specked window looks like either the only way into the ship or Bill Murray's face. The glass must be distorted, because on the other side I can see an amorphous humanoid blob. Either that or the glass is clear and it's Ajax. Bladdered bug got sick on me! But it looks like this window is the only way in or out of the ship. Bladdered bug guts. It's a squeegee in a bucket of warm, soapy water. To be honest, I was hoping for Tang. It's a squeak. I'll take this. I'm the kind of guy that's always running into something that needs a good scrubbing. Like those filthy Wickersham sisters. America's filthiest Siamese strippers. It's a bucket of soapy, lukewarm water. Wasn't he in Star Wars? It's a bucket of soapy water. If you're so clever, have you figured out why we can breathe out here in space?
Oh, that's easy. See, we're in a geosynchronous orbit above Hollywood. Technically, we're still on the Paramount lot. Convenient, huh?
You realize that you're working for a criminal, don't you? King Chicken belongs in jail.
I know he's a bad man, but I make sure he pays me in cash, and we never eat off the same corn cob.
You realize that you're working for a criminal.
I know he's a bad...
You and I need to have words, Flash Clueless.
I'm on a job here, and I'd back off if I were you. I belong to the Interstellar Repairmen's Union.
And let me guess. If I keep bothering you, your union president is gonna fly over in his little Jetson ship and vomit acid on me.
If you're lucky, that's all he'll do.
He's not gonna be any help. I've gotta get inside on my own. Many. Ajax? Is that you in there? Let me in! Open the window! Whoever is in there is ignoring me. Maybe it is Ajax. This should do the trick. And out here, there's no chance of an old lady in a 72 Dodge running me over.
Let me get you $1 for your trouble, outer space homeless person.
Ajax! Good to see you, son! Now get the hell out of my way.
Hey, spaceman. You look eerily like my former dog. Only you don't smell like old liquor.
Ajax, it is me, you ninny! I am your father!
No! Now you're gonna cut off my hand with your lightsaber, evil spaceman that looks like my dog.
Ajax, I'm here to rescue you! Where is everyone? And where's that tired handbag, King Chicken?
You mean that fiendishly clever handbag?
King Chicken's a lunatic, son! I've warned you about admiring madmen ever since you came back from Montana. Let's see. Bernice, Grandmama, Charles, Mambo, and Ajax! Huh. Something's wrong here. Don't tell me. I'll figure it out. You! I should have known. Aha! I knew it!
You silly, stupid man. I can't believe how naive you are.
King Chicken wearing a disguise. Who would have figured? Duckman might have suspected, of course, had he ever taken the time to watch his own show. That was sarcasm. Duckman viciously mocked King Chicken in high school, and apparently that festering ball of hatred finally erupted, prompting King Chicken to destroy Duckman's life and family.
King Chicken? You fiendish master of makeup! You'd think I'd be wise to your disguises by now.
You mean after that incident in the parking lot behind the Rumble Lounge in Bakersfield?
That was you? You can really get a groove going. Now wait a minute!
Fool! I'm teleporting your family to the four corners of the ship.
And then I suppose you're gonna set the ship to blow up before I can rescue them.
Actually, but I hadn't thought of that. Excellent suggestion, though. There is apparently more than shredded newspaper in that misshapen skull of yours. Computer, begin self-destruct sequence now.
I'd rather not. Can't you two boys just talk things over?
No arguments, computer. Blow up the ship now. Well, I mean, not right this very second. Give me a minute to get out of here.
Oh, all right. The ship will self-destruct in 60 seconds. Please fasten seatbelts and place tray tables in the upright position.
Good job, Duckman!
interesting, or at least a bit more contrived. Farewell, Duckman. If I didn't despise every fiber of your being, I think I'd actually miss you. But I do, so I won't.
Ah! I can't believe this! That bottom-feeding jackal has gone too far. I've got to see if I can get the teleporter controls to work. All these years, I thought television just made up stuff like transporters. Holy cow! Does that mean that Mr. Ed can really talk? And that Lassie can do long division?
Engine.
All these years, I thought television just made... This thing doesn't have an owner's manual in the glove compartment, but how hard can molecular disintegration and reintegration be?
Engine detonation in 14 seconds. I swear, you humans must sit around and say, I'm bored, let's self-destruct the starship.
King Chicken shot this thing full of lead. I hope it still works.
This ship will self-destruct in 60 seconds. Or is that 16 seconds? Dang, can somebody get me my glasses?
Let's see if I can teleport in Ajax.
This unit is currently experiencing technical difficulty. Please return in original packaging to manufacturer.
Whoa, my teeth have eyes and my knees can sing.
Ajax? I can't leave him like this. He was hard enough to buy clothes for before.
That really big blast I've been telling you about, the one which will blow the spit out of this ship and everyone on board, will occur in a matter of seconds. Self-destruct in 20 seconds, 21 seconds, 22 seconds, 23... Wait, I'm going the wrong way again.
I suppose I should see if I can teleport in Bernice. Although there's a part of me that wants to beam Susie Saddlebags into the center of the sun. Except then the galaxy would stink of burnt bacon.
Detonation is scheduled for any second now. I'd be concerned if I were you.
Oh, way to go, you hands-on exhibit of incompetence!
She's even more annoying this way. It's time for her to go.
A breach of the matter-antimatter containment fields is imminent, and you all know what that...
Grandmama should be easy to beam in.
In 7 seconds, spontaneous death will occur to everyone within the sound of my voice. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
That's almost an improvement. But I can't leave her like that.
I don't think you understand how serious this is. This is... I told you so.
That could have been the bloody charbroiled finish to Duckman and his family, but luckily, this isn't that kind of game.
Farewell, Duckman.
Ah! I can't believe... This thing doesn't have an owner's manual in the glove compartment. This thing doesn't have an owner...
Engine detonation in 30, maybe 40 seconds. I haven't been paying attention.
Broken. I knew I should have subscribed to that Time Life series on submolecular electronics. The first book was only $5.99, and I was under no obligation to buy future volumes.
Engine detonation in 14 seconds. I swear, you humans must... This ship will self-destruct in 60 seconds. Or is that 60...
This thing needs to be patched up, but I'm not the right person for the job. My 5th grade science project is still loose and roaming Death Valley.
This unit is currently experiencing technical difficulty. Please return in original packaging to manufacturer.
I should try to bring in Charles and Mambo.
That really big blast I've been telling you about, the one which will blow the spit out of this ship and everyone on board, will occur in a matter of seconds.
Sure, they're super smart, but they'll never get a date looking like that.
Self-destruct in 20 seconds, 21 seconds, 22 seconds, 23... Wait, I'm going the wrong way again.
I'll try getting Charles and Mambo again.
Detonation is scheduled for any second now. I'd be concerned if I were you.
This is wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong!
A breach of the matter-antimatter containment fields is imminent, and you all know what that means. In 7 seconds, spontaneous death will occur to everyone within the sound of my voice. Don't say that I didn't warn you.
It's just like the shuttlecraft King Chicken took off in.
I don't think you understand how serious this is. This is bad. You're going to die. Really.
Enough is enough. I'm out of here. The others acted like they didn't need me before. They can fend for themselves now. I was such an idiot. I could never leave without my family. They mean everything to me. Big, busty, loose women and gallons of liquor are meaningless compared to them. Well, maybe not meaningless, but they sure don't mean a lot. Not that I would ever turn either of them down in a pinch, but I can't leave without Bernice and the kids.
I told you so.
A universe where everyone has little goatees and clocks run backwards, that might have been the end of Duckman's family. But luckily, that didn't happen.
Farewell, Duckman. If I...
I can't believe this! That bottom feeding... This sort of makes sense, but there's got to be another way to get this fixed.
Engine detonation.
It's broken. I knew I should have subscribed to that Time Life series on Submalek.
Engine detonation in 14 seconds. I swear, you humans must...
It's broken. I knew... I can't chance messing it up until I rescue it.
This ship will self-destruct in 60 seconds. This unit is currently experiencing...
Let's see if I can beam that hayseed repairman in here. He might be able to help me.
What in the name of Bob Beeler's checkered undies is going on?
Wow, talk about having your yin up your yang. This transporter keeps shorting out. I'll try to get you back to the way you were.
Are you loopy? Like this'll be the best dang repairman in the galaxy. Getting into all those little hard-to-reach spots will be a snap now. Don't know how to thank you, buddy, but let me start by having a looky at your control panel there. Yep, this thing's shot, but I think I can get her up and running. So let me scout around and get some spare parts. Yeah, I think I got what you need to fix her up right here. We're all set, buddy. Why don't you just go ahead and beam your family in here?
Knock yourself out, Roy Clark. Fire away!
It took you long enough.
Repair of transporter circuits has realigned self-destruct sequence. Overload in 15 seconds.
Quick, everybody! There's a shuttlecraft over here! What the hell is going on? You stripped the shuttle for parts? You melon-headed, corn-cob-sniffing dung heap hopper! You took apart our only way home?
Hey, I don't need to stand here to get insulted. So long, and thanks for the anomaly.
Since we're all going to be dead soon, there's something that I'd like to share with all of you. Night fever, night fever. We all want to do it. There.
Oh, not now, Ajax. In fact, never. For the first time in his wadded-up tissue of a life, your father is going to do something besides being a drain on society. So how about it, Duckman? What are you going to do?
Engine overload will take place right now. I think you'll all agree that this is a stupid way to die.
Everyone jump on Grandmama's chair, now!
Ajax, in case you hadn't noticed, we're miles above the Earth being pulled in by gravity towards a fiery and certain death!
You guys don't blame me or hold me responsible for everything that happened, do you? I'd hate to die with that on my conscience.
Shut up and do something, Duckman!
I always thought I'd go to hell in a handbasket, not on a broken-down Barca-lounger. If I had a couple of rocket boosters on me, I could strap them on and we'd be home in front of the tube in no time. Tonight, a very special Baywatch.
That could have been the bloody, charbroiled finish to Duckman and his family, but luckily, this isn't that kind of game.
I did it! We're free!
Yeah, Duckman, free to crash into the Earth in a blazing fireball. Way to go!
It's a book of matches, sans cover. That's not gonna help us! I better try something else, or the last thing that goes through my mind will be Bernice's fat keister. I got us into this mess. Now let's see if I can save our skins.
Have a robotic assassin kill Duckman's family, she says. You'll have ultimate revenge, she says.
Good advice, Mother.
This situation is cloaked in irony. A latex form of our most dangerous enemy actually embraced us in his arms for a most comfortable landing.
Is it getting cold in here? Is hell frozen over? Did Duckman actually do something right for a change?
Choke on it, Bernice! I saved the day! And since it'll probably never happen again, I intend to make the most of it. Alert the media! It's time for a press conference! I'd like to thank the members of the press for getting here so quickly. It's a lucky thing that there's a bar just down the street. I'm certain, now that I'm back on top, that most of you are sorry for all the rude and ridiculing remarks made at my expense. Personal apologies can be emailed to me at www.suckduck.com. My life has forever been changed, and my errant ways mended. Yes, I'm determined to become a better father and a more conscientious provider for my family. Or at least I will be in a week or two. For the moment, I've got a lot of catching up to do, and a spoonful of urges to get out of my system.
Be careful, Duckman. The saucer is precariously balanced at best.
If my former arch nemesis, King Chicken, wasn't currently flatter than my date for the senior prom, I'd actually thank him for giving me this second chance to realize just how carnal and wasteful my life has been. I dedicate the coming weeks of substance abuse and womanizing to his memory.
There you have the whole bowl of hominy. That's the story. Not exactly Theodore Geisel, but then again this story has no star-bellied sneeches. Which brings us to the present and what I'm doing on this battlefield. In a foxhole, alone, scoffed and ridiculed by a nearby patch of pussy willow. But as Generals Patton, Westmoreland, and Electric were fond of saying,
"Hey, whole hog, it's my turn to frolic. No fairsies."
Or perhaps Colonel North put it best when he said,
"What are you doing in there? Making bacon? Hurry and get out. I'm in the next scene and I have to search my inner little soldier."
You'll be searching for an organ donor in a moment, son. While the Duckman sets are being rebuilt, Paramount is holding us all to our contracts. Bernice is executive producing a new sitcom called Who's That Bitch with Tony Danza and Suzanne Summers. Ajax is doing voiceover work for an animated series about voiceover actors who solve crimes while they're not busy in the studio. And Duckman, well, he's starring in the next 3 Corman films. Not Roger, Harvey Corman. Not too glamorous, but it beats working the exchange counter at We Got's Tissues. Bernice is executive producing a new sitcom called Who's That Bitch with Tony Danza. Sorry. The lab called with your results. Expect painful urination. Sorry.
Welcome again, feathery one. Are these real words? That is most amusing. Your face does indeed resemble a festering sore. One from column A, pick up from column B.
I have too much paper here, wait a second. I have a great amount of paper. Okay, very good.
You heard him. It's time for you to go home and weep into your lacy, silky, ladylike pink pillows. Just ladylike. Shoot.
My name is not Chop Chop, it is Hung Low. Let's get to poppin'.
Let me tell you, that string is a special string. You pull that string and you hear things you never heard before. You hear things, you hear what people are thinking. That's so powerful a string.
Yeah, he put me in the nervous hospital. Told me I was well.
Indeed. Now you will be appropriate. I'm glad we understand one another. But now it's the 3-4 now.
Repair of transporter circuit has realigned self-destruct sequence. Overload in 50 seconds. I said 50. I am so stupid.
I feel like a computer. Program me. It's time for my 50,000 gigabyte service. I am now rebooted. Think of me as your own human laptop.
I'm seeing an image here, Duckman, of my dreams. An image of you 10 years from now. I see you standing next to a microphone, and you open your mouth to speak, and you say, "Would you like fries?" Ah,
But the new Duckman is trusting me to get his new take.
Hello, I'm Willie Mays. These are blasting caps. Do not touch them. If you find them, call a policeman.
That's just dandy! First he moves in on my TV show, now he's moving in on my very own selection of pre-stained thick Shile Pag! You know, Fluffy in Uranus's house is a candy-coated ray of sunshine in an otherwise bleak and desperate world where people will gun you down and rip your eyes out so they can sell the rebels of the algorithm. Why, it's the same shape as the glowing ship that used to hover outside my bedroom window when visited me. That would probably violate the friggin' Prime Directive or something. And I've got enough problems without a bunch of What the hell are you staring at?